Squirrel, where are you? You called? What's going on? I've been getting that feeling like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of getting up in the morning? Oh, that's a good one. What do you suppose is bringing that on? Well, I have all this free time because of the coronavirus, and all the days feel kind of like the same. And I don't feel like I've really done anything in any given day. Oh, there's a lot here. I'm hearing, what's the point? And I'm also hearing, you know, I'm not doing anything. So those are sort of two different issues. I mean, what's the point? That's kind of human condition type stuff, and we could probably talk about that forever. You're basically talking about the meaning of life. When I hear meaning, uh, I think Viktor Frankl, Man's Search for Meaning, logotherapy, etc. He really thought that humans were meaning-seeking animals primarily, and he had some ideas about how to find meaning in life. I mean, you can seek sensual pleasures, the perfect meal, travel, etc. You could love another human being. You could serve other people, make their lives better. Or you can suffer, and I think that's a very interesting one. I'm sorry, this is getting very heavy and complicated. Do you want to rub my fuzzy ears? You want to just touch them? Yeah, they're right here. Okay, here. Is that nice? I've been told they are velvety soft. Do you agree? Yeah, Squirrel, thanks. Your ears are very soft. So, I don't think that pursuing peak experiences is particularly sustainable of Viktor Frankl's options. I'm much more interested in connecting to other people and suffering. Let me ask you something. Are you feeling connected to other people right now? No, Squirrel, I'm not feeling connected right now. I think that's part of what's going on. Yeah, I think that's a fair point. And I wonder if your crisis of meaning is related to your disconnection towards others. So you could do something about that. You could reach out to people, even if you can't see them in person. Or, and this is a bit more of a leap, you could embrace your connection to all life. I mean, look at this guy. Just growing here like it's no big deal. Isn't that crazy? And really, how are you different from this little tree guy? You're both examples of life. I could call you both life. And in that sense, you're not separate from any of this. And then there's the other avenue towards meaning, which is suffering, which, sounds weird, but it's not. How do you know you're alive? There's a simple test. Ask yourself, am I suffering? If you are, good job, you're alive. Without suffering, there really would be no reason to get out of bed, because suffering is what defines life. You can't have highs without lows. So it sounds like you're in a low. You're suffering. And I'm sorry about that. But there's your window to meaning right there. There's your purpose. Right now, your purpose is to suffer. It's what you do with that suffering that can make a beautiful life. Today, maybe help one other person on the phone or whatever. So maybe you're not going to make $1 million today, and maybe there's going to be some suffering for you today. But if you help another person, and if you sit with that suffering, that sounds like a pretty meaningful day to me.